Hi friends, good morning. We have started aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. Yesterday we have studied the addition of sodium hydrogen sulfide to aldehyde and ketone. Now we are going to discuss the addition of alcohol in aldehyde and ketone. So today's topic is the addition of alcohol. This reaction is very most important reaction. One equivalent monohydric alcohol, the words are important. One equivalent monohydric alcohol react with aldehyde in presence of dry hydrochloric acid, and we are getting monoalkoxy alcohol, and that is called hemiacetal. Hemi means half. This is very most important statement. It is reversible reaction, and again one molecule of alcohol react with unstable hemiacetal product, and finally we are getting acetal product, that is jam alkoxy product. So this is explanation, simple. When we see the equation, explanation will be very easy for you. So we are having ethanol. This is ethanol, CH3 H C double bond O, reacting with equivalent monohydric alcohol in presence of mineral acid, that is hydrochloric acid. This is dry hydrochloric acid. What will happen? Then R will attach to oxygen and OH will attach to carbon, remaining one valency. So we are having the intermediate unstable product OR and OH. This is hemiacetal. Monoalkoxy, this OR is the alkoxy, that is one molecule, so it is monoalkoxy, and OH is the alcohol. Again hemiacetal, which is unstable intermediate product, will react with again in presence of dry HCl and one molecule of ROH. Then we are having the acetal product CH3. Here is the H. What will happen? OR will remain as it is, OR will remain as it is, and this R will attach to O, and H will react with OH, so minus H2O, and O and R, so this is OR, this is acetal. Jam, attaching the same carbon to alkoxy, so it is jam alkoxy product. This is very simple product. Here we have used two molecule of alcohol. Why this reaction is very important? Because reaction is done in presence of hydrochloric acid. So from hydrochloric acid, hydrogen means proton will make protonated oxygen. Protonated oxygen will increase the positivity of carbonyl compound. That positivity will transfer to partial positive carbon. So carbon's positivity will increase, and electrophiles are negative charged. So negative charged electrophile will attract towards the positive charged carbon, and reaction will become very fast, very easy. So this is explanation. given to your book. Now we are taking example to relate this equation. So we are having ethanol CH3 H double bond O, plus we are taking ethanol C2H5OH in presence of dry HCl. Here is the dry HCl. According to this equation, then R is C2H5 will attach to O and OH will attach to carbon. So we are having this intermediate product. Here is OC2H5 and here is the OH. Monoalkoxy alcohol means hemiacetal. Again react with one more molecule of alcohol. This is reversible reaction, and again C2H5OH, reversible reaction in presence of dry HCl. What will happen? Then OR is as it is. We are adding here, this is the R, alkyl will attach to O and H will release from here and OH will react with H. So we are having minus H2O and we are having acetal product CH3HO C2H5. Here is O C2H5. This is acetal. So this is the main equation. Here is the proper example of equation. Very easy, very simple. Now what will happen? So this reaction can be done in presence of dry HCl or PTS. PTS means para-toluene sulfonic acid. We have taken two different molecules of alcohol. If we are taking ethane 1,2-diol, means two OH present in ethane 1,2-diol, not to be taken separate two molecule of alcohol, but two hydroxy present in one molecule, then we are having cyclic acetal, because ethane 1,2-diol will form cyclic compound, and this reaction is done in two steps, while when we are taking ethane 1,2-diol will make cyclic acetal in one step. So we are taking one molecule of 2 hydroxy group, and that is ethane 1,2-diol will react with ethanol and will get cyclic acetal. Let's see. So we are having ethanol, again C double bond O, CH3, here is H, ethanol will react with HO, CH2, CH2, O and H. This is ethane 1,2-diol or ethylene glycol. In presence of dry HCl, reversible reaction, what will happen? H2O will release minus H2O, this is H2O will released, and this bond attach with OCH2, this bond attach with OCH2, and this cyclic format will remain as it is. So we are having CH3 H O CH2 O CH2, and here is bond. This is cyclic acetal. This is cyclic acetal. So we haven't taken two molecules of separate alcohol, but we have taken two hydroxy group present ethane 1,2-diol, and we are having a one step product, but it is in form of cyclic. If we are taking ketone, so this is ketone, propane to on, ready, will react with ethane 1,2-diol, then CH2, CH2, O and H, this is ethane 1,2-diol, again ethane 1,2-diol, H2O will release from here, and we are having reversible reaction in presence of dry HCl. We are having cyclic cation, CH3, CH3, here is O, CH2, O, CH2, and this bond as it is, this is cyclic cation. So ketone is taken, then we are having cyclic cation, and ethanol is taken, then we are having cyclic acetal. This is very most important reaction. You just repeat this video and you will definitely easily understand this reaction. Kindly remember that when we are taking two different molecules of alcohol, we are getting acetal, and we are taking 2-hydroxy one molecule, then we are having cyclic acetal. If reactant is ketone, then it is cyclic cation. Now we are having one more reaction. It is decomposition of cyclic cation and acetal. We will get back ethanol and ketone after few minutes. Kindly repeat this video lecture and try to remember everything and write 1-2 times yourself. Thank you very much.